President Trump. Yes, still not old.
My fellow Americans, 1 week ago, our administration assumed the enormous responsibilities that you, the American people, have placed in us. There is much work to do in the days ahead, but I wanted to give you an update on what we have accomplished already. In my first few days as your president, I've met with the leaders of some of our nation's top manufacturing companies and labor unions. My message was clear. We want to make things in America, and we want to use American workers. Since my election, many companies have announced they are no longer moving jobs out of our country, but are instead keeping and creating jobs right here in America. Every day, we are fulfilling the promise we made to the American people. Here are just a few of the executive actions that I have taken in the last few days in order to prepare for repealing and replacing Obamacare. It's about time. The withdrawal from the Trans-Pacific Partnership so that we can negotiate one-on-one deals that protect American workers. That would have been a disastrous deal for our workers. In order to begin construction of the Keystone and Dakota Access pipelines following a renegotiation of terms with a requirement that pipelines installed in America be built with American steel and manufactured here. A directive to expedite permits for new infrastructure and new manufacturing plants in order to immediately begin the border wall and to crack down on sanctuary cities. They are not safe. We have to take care of that horrible situation. This administration has hit the ground running at a record pace. Everybody's talking about it. We're doing it with speed, and we're doing it with intelligence, and we will never, ever stop fighting on behalf of the American people. God bless you, and God bless America.
There was an executive order. Everyone's saying, Muslim ban. Not true. Not true. President Trump is suspending visa approval from countries that were selected by one President Barack Hussein Obama. The order doesn't actually specify any of the countries to be included in the visa suspension. The countries are, in fact, Iraq, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen.
And then you've got, he reinstates a federal ban on foreign aid for organizations to include abortion and family planning in their mission statements. That was portrayed as if he was defunding Planned Parenthood and considered an attack on abortion's rights across America, even though it wasn't even in America. If Chicago doesn't fix the horrible carnage going on, 228 shootings in 2017 with 42 killings, I will send in the feds. Is there anyone who thinks he won't do that? Hours later, after 7 a.m. Wednesday morning, he vowed to pursue a major investigation into the massive voter fraud conspiracy he's peddled as a means of explaining away his loss in the presidential popular vote, even though, again, there's no evidence of any sort occurred. Yes, there was, and I'm absolutely sure that his administration is going to be aware of the Project Veritas videos. And it's like the same on the issue of torture, where Trump said, well, he would be pro-waterboarding, because ISIS are exceptionally bad. He says, I absolutely feel it works, and then he goes ahead and appoints James Mattis as Defense Secretary. And Trump has already agreed to let Mattis, quote, override him on torture. Like I said, it's already well known that Mattis is firmly opposed to reinstating torture. Trump sets 5-year and lifetime lobbying ban from officials.
One thing you're going to hear quite a lot about from parasitical pseudo-artists is the cut in funding, about $500 million or so, from National Public Radio, the Public Broadcasting Service, right? That's NPR and PBS. And, of course, the Arts Council, right? The grants agencies and so on.
So here we are, 1 week into Trump's presidency, and the realization is beginning to dawn. The difference between candidate Trump and President Trump is that now we have to live in his crazy reality. And that fact hit me when Trump said this.
David, I mean, I know you're a sophisticated guy. The world is a mess. The world is as angry as it gets. Well, you think this is going to cause a little more anger? The world is an angry place.
We're all his hostage. He's taken over our world.
Supreme victory!
Thank you for watching.